25 years, the Nations Cup will don't go so. And Nations Cup, where they go there, a very big tournament. We comprise with so many countries get for go there, and other countries then they will get for go a huge support base. So we say we try for emulating system then they and are so grateful to the FA for bring up that initiative. It's very good.
We dey launch this today for make sure unions and know say there is a way when they go legally go na Douala for go support New Stars. There is a way where we go protect them if anything happen to them na Cameroon. Now we own business for take care of them. But if you go na Douala, you na Saloma, you go the way how we don't know how we will take care of you.
AfriCell has a couple of pillars that we always sponsor. So sports is a very essential pillar of what we sponsor. And then football in particular is one of those. Over the years, we've done so many interventions on sports at national level and at international level. We've also sponsored a lot of the volleyball team, especially on the volleyball side. We've also done track, we've done men. So sports is one of the key areas where we are always investing on.
Every team deserves to have supporters, and that's what they're trying to do here. Get as many support as possible for our guys in Cameroon and make them deliver. So when you register with this supporters tour group, and you know that now you are protected by them, they are obliged to take care of you because that is what you paid for. They are obliged to provide you with your jersey because that's what you paid for. And when you're there, your feeding and accommodation will be taken care of because you've already paid for that.
Today we are here to celebrate Leon Stars. Leon Stars, we are going to be looking up to you. The whole nation, and as has already been alluded to, of all things in this country, football unites us as a nation. When you won in Guinea, the first people who shouted at the APC office, Madam you, Madam you. I'm here still celebrating as we launch our supporters tour. And all of you, the supporters, aside from the players, the technical team, and all of those who are going to go, you are going to be ambassadors of this country. I want for you this opportunity now for launch formally the Leon Stars African Cup of Nations supporters tour to Cameroon.
Salon fambo de una kusha una kabo. This na una bobo once again, Deemaa. Una welcome to the Slpp hours. Today na the big program we all they expect, we they wait for. But we get them big alajos, them big women them inside the Slpp party. We count them together. But however, I would like me brothers and they work with me, the political hot goods, and DJ Force to come introduce the woman them. I put the political hot goods when are the coordinator live.
Famulem una blue in a gentle the hour now they watch you when they watch now for share the program. And we can today with the come with the woman there, we now the SLPP women's leader aspirant them. We don't connect to them. Now 4 of them. We get Madam Fatmata Sawanneh, we get Madam Fatmata Bockarie, we get Madam Josephine Jackson, and we get Madam Hawa Foray. Now them 4 women, then we don't get onto them. Then they come and talk to we about the aspirations and what did them get for offer the SLPP woman them and the Salon woman them, and why they think say they for vote for them inside this election where they come. Waiting at the impact where they go create and waiting they don't do and waiting they inside them where they go offer their woman the day. Una say blue and una know we listen. This program just take out the one with the anchor am today. Now Deemaa the great. We they come in one time for can ask question so that the woman they are go able to tell you they view them. The one they waiting at the studio they don't already come. Madam Josephine, Madam Hawa and women's I collab. So I join Madam Fatmata will get chance for camp. So he say let the other one they carry on because he don't get chance for camp. So if we not say him, now the reason that so I let allow DJ Fosele introduce himself and let Deemaa control the program.
Our fellow Sierra Leoneans, Mina DJ Force, the SLPP DJ. I welcome you all, and I tell you thank you today. We will listen to this wonderful program where they educate you now, where they give you information about the nation, about the SLPP, how progressive they are, and how they determine for make sure say for transforming our country. And I tell you thank you, and I also say thanks and greeting to the people that will get today in the studio. Thank you. Bye-bye.
That na DJ Force, the SLPP DJ, the man we vow to destroy APC, both internal and external. And the other man, now we own media coordinator, we in a political hot goods, the P.R.O. for North America region. But then today we are on SLPP Hawa. It's a great honor to get all them big alajo then big woman there inside the SLPP. What do you hear about SLPP women's wing? And then big alajo then we sit down on this platform with today. But then I will begin with introduction with we current chair lady inside then at the platform. So let me get the opportunity to introduce himself. Since when I Sabian already, but let himself can introduce himself.
Good evening, viewers. Good evening, everyone. My name is Madam Fatmata Sawanneh, the incumbent and the sitting national women's leader of SLPP where they run for second time in office. And good evening to my colleague Aspirants and the SLPP entirely.
Good evening. Good evening.
Thank you very much. That is Madam Fatmata Sawanneh. We just don't can give una teradu and tell una say inside at this platform here. Now, next person, Josephine.
Good evening to all the hosts and to me sitting national women's leader, with Madam Fatmata Sawanneh, of course, Nami contender, and Madam Hawa Foray. I don't know if Madam Fatmata Bockarie is there, but to the nation and the viewers worldwide, I want to say good evening, and I'm happy for you on this forum. One country, one people.
One people, one formula. Where the woman will get just on Josephine Jackson. When you read that name, the Jojo, you all know. Okay, now they can introduce the last but not the least. Instead they introduce himself to now.
Mina, Madam Hawa Foray.
Good evening, everybody. Good afternoon, good morning, how you find yourself. Mina Madam Hawa Foray, the outgoing constituency women's leader of constituency 20, Kenema City. Aspirants for national women's leader.
Thank you very much, Madam Hawa Foray. Now, when I don't hear all them big alajo, then we'll get on the platform. Well, what I will tell you now is that when I share the program, copy and paste on, give you brother, give you paddy, for let them know say SLPP Hawa a day live with them big woman then where they represent Sierra Leone People's Party. When we talk about SLPP, now then woman they will get in the studio today. So now we begin on. We don't tell when I say we see but good things then they happen in that country there. And now before we enter to any introduction or any other things, when I know say President Bio de Padu, a lot of jobs, a lot of things in other country there. And now we just don't see the video, we don't watch, we all don't watch. And I go one level remote panel first, then before we enter the business proper. You know, this is not just a wake-up call to warm up no more the business. So when I don't see the video, President Bio, they do rally right now a campaign for the Nations Cup. So according to my own perspective and when I own perspective, I go one let begin with Madam Fatmata Sawanneh. Let it tell you in your analysis them what he see and what he understand at that video he watch. You get 2 minutes.
Okay, first of all, thank you very much, Deemaa. I want to clarify something. Are we going on English or on Creole?
Creole.
Yeah, but me have been prefer this na big position that they aspire for. If not 10 or 15 minutes we do English, 10 or 15 minutes we do Creole. Very important because where they represent SLPP, not to salon no more you get for do, not to you party no more you get for go beyond. So now for think about
that. Madam Fatmata, I want for cut you off. We get with people and we purely they know the English.
Now make us say we go do 15 minutes back.
We national language. Yeah, we national language on this platform is very marketable. Now the world we know say English, and now we second language where we people they struggle for talk. Let we pick the Creole and we talk very strongly for let we people now the villages and the interiors them we not get access to English. Let the we or now make we bring una kanaya. For let we can't talk in Creole, for let we people they accept.
I want to listen to a program. What I'm saying, people they listen on we're not to Sierra Leoneans. I've been in Nigeria, I didn't play on a video.
With the interpreter in English, the writing is going out in English as they speak, then they translate them for whosoever is not English person.
That's fine. Okay. Well, if they write the crowd, that's fine. That's fair enough.
Thank you very much.
Internationally, then they watch now.
Yes.
Okay. First of all,
thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You're welcome,
now
sir.
They don't clear.
Yeah. First of all, about waiting President Bio they do under the SLPP government, he has done a lot and he still they do more. From where President Bio can have power, I think I don't see a president will look for work for a country, but I don't see President Bio in kind yet. I know they talk because me na SLPP or because me na National Women's Leader right now. No, I they talk because President Bio they do am. It don't they work for SLPP and a lot of things them. Nations Cup where they fed for so today. Now the last man we been winning. From that same day, we not member for qualify safe. Now we don't qualify, and I know say by the grace of God, with God in your power and people and prayers, we will win them again. You have Lunge Airport, they are doing a new terminal. You have free education going on well. You have agriculture in this country is going on well. So much and so on and so forth. Then really the hear waiting President Bio they do. But I think they know the hear and well because if they do more than waiting than they talk. That I know very well. We no need for more people with than they Udaga yai for see where they salon, it they see. Udaga is for yari, it they yari. But the only thing we know so we got opponents there were very good with propaganda. So there you even when they go one on other way. And you know say then kids a bit talk the lie 4-5 times that you go feel say not true then they talk. Now the other problem down there. So those are all of those things. But really, President Bio is doing well, and I'm proud to say I'm SLPP. I am proud to say I'm the women's leader when President Bio came to power. I am really proud to have him as my president in this country. He has done well, and I know he will do more. The university will be the cry for Nakonon and me born. Today, we get and they don't start at it gone. Don't go transfer far. So a lot and again they go on. Both district-wise, national-wise, country-wise, and all over the world. He's
Thank
doing
you
well.
very much. Thank you very much. Now, you know, the incumbent, Madam Fatmata Sawanneh, just don't report about President Bio and good job that what they do. Well, now, the video we just watched is about football campaign. President Bio don't launch a campaign because we will go for that for that Nations Cup, they will get for winner. That is for sure. President Bio not go for something, a loser. You know, one day go for battle, a loser. So we get for winner. The campaign this way, it don't open. Now, Madam Josephine, you get 2 minutes to, after that video you don't watch, what are your analysis? What you see?
Let's say good evening again to all the viewers. Now, like always, they iterate. President Bio always don't bring on the platform the system of human capital development. And I don't see that they happen at the Ministry of Sports. Now, the video where you see so, it's not only for portray Sierra Leone, but also for give a platform for the men and the young boy them, the youths them, for let them know say empowerment. Now the tool for make this country develop. And if you look at exactly what's in the video they give we an analytical view, say we for believe in we self. That is what is called patriotism. I think say President Bio also don't showcase patriotism. You know, not because in a president, he don't create a platform for human capital development. He also don't raise the flag for Sierra Leone. For let we all come together, let we make this place a beautiful one. In my 2 minutes, that's what I would say.
Well, thank you very much for that brilliant analysis what you give. Well, this is not SLPP Hours. Once again, want to share the program. Make like your brothers and sisters and get them. Well, then now I come back to Madam Hawa. You don't like that video. What in your analysis will you get to tell people?
My own analysis what I get. I want to say thank you to President Bio for taking you to another level. Because since when President Bio where it kind of power, it tell we say it will take you to another level. And we don't see football business, we don't die down at this country. And we know say that the entertainment and the way your man, your woman, the majority they follow up and they like them. So it don't bring and come back. For me, the young man and feel lively in the country. May we move in another height. And one thing President Bio don't really do well. It don't market Sierra Leone to another level where we not been there. So I want to say thank you to President Bio for all them beautiful things they are where they do. And I know say President Bio will do more than this.
Thank you very much, Madam, for your analysis. Now, before I give DJ first, I want at the beginning with Madam Fatmata Sawanneh for let income outrightly let it introduce himself in the other way around, meaning let it say we been wooden in and waiting and job them with a little history about himself inside this party here. So, Madam, this question got to go to una all. Madam Fatmata, you get 3 minutes for this.
Okay. As already una know my name na Fatmata Sawanneh. A young woman we hail from Kono district. Nyemikoro to be precise, Yangema town. And from there, work on Kono, we run Kam McKinney. My daddy get house then day because na been driver we been run within that route they Kono Kenema, and McKinney. By Austin Day, we come with Sidonde, and I grew up from Bombali. And I born into a SLPP home where my parents are on a SLPP, papa and mama, although they're not in the practice politics. I be get my late brother way in been at the army, way in practice politics as well. Junior Sawanneh, may he so rest in peace. And I be there with him. We be there with the late Pakaba and Mami Kaba. After we die, I decided to say, you know what, let's join this party for work for me people them. And to God be the glory. I started that time the JJ then they that I call place by the street in himself don't escape me. Go come there, go talk. When I did the office been there, so I can go there, go left things, then try for do me only two things. That time they now the zone na his station. Me na been the organizing section na the zone na his. So one day we sit down with the talk. Now JJ Safa look me ping, working go hard they talk, how go argue for party business. Now I say, Madam Fatmata Sawanneh, you believe say you can be a very, very good representative for SLPP. Say you get in mind, you get all to say you can do them. So from that time, the night tell me say, now for begin contest from the constituency side there. And I did. And I contested. At that point, I not be win because I be my first time for common. So why I not win? One lady there, when I be win, Fanta. When win, I work with him. So unfortunately, for one reason or the other, he travel, he go America, he dey Utunade now. He dey Philadelphia now. So now me take over the constituency. I act as a women's leader. From there, I contested for deputy women's leader and I won. Then I continue from there. And the rest, I think everybody know an SLPP. You might not be a fan of Fatmata Sawanneh, but you're not able to take the love and loyalty from Fatmata Sawanneh for the SLPP and for the P.R.O coming to power. So I played my part and I have done my best and I still want to do more. So definitely that is Fatmata Sawanneh, a simple young woman in the SLPP. I'll come on now as we go along if I forget anything.
Thank you very much, Madam Fatmata, for that brilliant introduction and also trying to tell the SLPP and the world whether you be and how you get the encouragement to start your political joining. Thank you very much. Now, the same question go to Madam Jojo. You get 3 minutes.
Okay. Mina Josephine Helen Mamawa Jackson, the candidate for constituency 110, member of parliament. I born to unique parents. My papa come born Victoria Road, and my mama come from the Fasulukus from Kono. So I just thank God me sitting women's leader, a part of my clan. I go school now Freetown, precisely from St. Anthony to FSSG to Albert Academy to Frabe College. And we start the politics at Frabe College. Today people then they all are black man with man. It started at Frabe College. Let's tell viewers them, my journey to SLPP not start today. I born inside SLPP family. My grandpa na the late W.A. Jackson from Bond. So if people then carry down that name they don't say we na party picking them. Well, in 2004, me na the first batch of graduates from Fobe College, where Pakaba bring come to the limelight at decentralization. We started the Local Government Act of 2004, where the general from the APC come, they say, no, this is SLPP, they pull them. We don't work at I find myself in a constituency 110. Constituency 110 don't lay a platform for me, Josephine Jackson. This now one constituency where they say a red zone. Ever in the history of SLPP, we don't ever get 100 votes. But today I can happily and proudly tell you that we are on top in 110. Now, why I come into the race? I believe say SLPP don't always make the platform for women. Women will believe in loyalty, women will believe in womanhood, women will believe for selflessness. So this journey where I don't take, it's a journey where we dey fight for we picking them tomorrow. And I don't want to bring too much of educational values, even when flagship program na free education. I want follow we understand say deep within myself, I am convinced that if Sierra Leone for better, it go only happen through SLP. And the challenge for me, why I don't take, I'm not gonna stop until I win. And SLPP make the sands of time for picking for come tomorrow. That's me.
Thank you very much for your brilliant analysis and introduction where you give the public. Very passionate and nice. Now, the question go back now to Madam Hawa. That same question goes to you. You get 3 minutes.
Yeah, Mina Madam Hawa Foray, I born na Lower Bambara Chiefdom, Kenema District. I get me brothers and sisters them. I lost me papa during the war. We are very small. I decide for going to business and take care of me brothers and sisters them. Say I decide for come inside politics. I one day inside the SLPP for long. I don't be constituency women's leader. Na Kenema City constituency 20. I don't dey there for 2 terms. And our foreign, it don't bring women them together. Now the Kenema district no more working proud of say we get women's wing, we functionable, where they meet every Wednesday. We get women's wing meeting. Now the only district this we get women's wing where they meet. And I don't bring women them together. I don't dey. Okay, remember the day where they say we get mini convention above. That'll be the last day of President P.R.O in campaign. Where it been go, where that stage been broke. Now the community center. I can remember that day APC been get for take over Kenema. Then been get for camp. Then convince we picking them, with brother and sisters them. Then they give them 50,000 one polo. That they have already this way condom. It gonna market. It go to them business people. It go na street. It go na attire base. Tell the people and say, President Bio, na inge una feature una them picking. APC don't come today. They don't give una polo. They don't give una 50,000. This polo and this 50,000 no go take una no side. Una let we vote for President Bio and let President Bio win. We will able to bring good people in this country. And indeed, the people that be listening to me, I've been getting for pull over 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000 polo. I've been getting for pull the people them hand and bring the people and come back na SLPP. So this is how I pray.
Now, when I don't hear all them beautiful women, they don't talk. Them powerful women, they don't talk. Madam Hawa Foray, I go say thanks very much for your brilliant story and analysis there, and your passion where you get for the party and what you stand for. Well, before we went further, I declare with my co-host DJ Force, let him come analyze some issues there. If not question, it go through them based on what you want. I don't talk. Then from there we'll continue. DJ Force, welcome on the platform.
Our fellow Sierra Leoneans, we welcome una at the studio today. You know, say SLPP markets, a very big markets in the world. As soon as I don't see we speakers them, we guest them today again at the studio. This only show how value SLPP is and how important women are in this party today, what they call the SLPP party. And before they go further, I want to welcome Fatmata Sawanneh, Josephine, and Hawa Foray. This don't they really they show how women are important in the SLPP party and how women they take SLPP party very, very important. For let them even accept this invitation for me they can sit down today on the SLPP hour for educate and talk to the Fambulem, both internal and external. You know, they don't give out a lot of time to this party. And for me they can sit down with Trina today, they don't left all the business schedule. They don't can sit down, they educate to now, they talk to now. A privilege to some of we for local sit down talk with them. Important woman them. We welcome una and we tell una thank you. And you go see say Fatmata Sawanneh be the talk of Nations Cup. These are all parts of the value of SLPP from the leadership where they produce. And this also don't show that say this party ready for take Sierra Leone to the other heights. Because as we all know, Sierra Leone, they all pass some of we. But there's a lot of things the way Sierra Leone's the miss. So now he make it final say President Bio in team we don't bring this party a team with success. A team with the value. A team we ready for make sure say Sierra Leone go proud and take over other West Africa countries. I welcome you all. Moving forward.
Thank you.
2 days ago, we began current affairs. We'll be the last couple of weeks, we began current affairs. We'll be the talk about women empowerment, how women will they try for encourage women them for come on board in politics. Fatmata Sawanneh, before they go further, I just get a very small question for you. For making go really talk because Sierra Leone be done the Fatmata Sawanneh. They know they see but they know they even hear Usa they talk no more so they know they able get this opportunity today they don't get for sit down with you. What now the mechanisms they wanna be put in place for let una able merge for kind of status. Now I go want make it just throw light on a little bit for less Sierra Leoneans
the past election,
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. We are not going into any election yet. The past election, national elections. Because I finally say women they participate very strongly. And women they be put a very strong resistance to the corrupt practices in politics in Sierra Leone. To any other political party where we say na no more get right for Sierra Leone, and women they be participate very strongly for able to bring SLPP to power. So now then thing they really I want for make it highlight a little bit in your 2 minute time, since we get other speakers them for let we able get the message today from you because people that be only thirsty for making you can address there in this platform called SLPP Hour.
Okay. Thank you very much. Well, first of all, I want to say thank you to the SLPP women and the entire membership of SLPP, both those who hold position and the one that will not hold position. Because these women worked with me and they make my job very easy. In a sense that their women, yeah, what would they talk about so? Be really determined and willing for the President Biokana power. So then be then at them host them, so then at them shop them, so then at them buffer them, so then at them married host them, so then at the family host them, and they afraid for commonado. But they can't get one political canker worm when a political bulldozer, Madam Fatmata Sawanneh, we go and say, let we commonado. And let we stand for the right. And let we fight for them. President Bio they win, we know that. But let we fight for the result and stand by her. And we fight will be no other way than the way of justice. And then women have been put on under me and buy the idea. And we went round. meeting with UN. You had UNHCR, like one lady, they will be the work when a white lady, Gary. Then don't return and back in Germany. And I cried that day because this was one of the ladies who been the lead the women program them. We go call we every 2-3 days. WHO, UNDP, all political party women association and everywhere. And I'm not be afraid for putting me voice there. So when a leader is not a coward, a leader is brave. Trust me. All the other women will bring out their bravery. They already have it. Then just one small thing number for touch a lake, come on, I do. And trust me, the women are. So everybody handling districts, everybody handling constituency, everybody handle outside there, and we work them together, and we all unite as women and say President Bio must be the next president. And we succeed, ma. And I want to tell them thank you. And I know so 2023 again, they go put hands so under we and President Bio follow make sure say we won back this time around with a bigger margin than the first one by the grace of God. But the women of SLPP really get the mind, they get the talent, and they get everything. All you need now for just meet them say, now this way they do. You don't know. So man go even tell you, say, no worry about me. If they go now, if in 2 days, it go always eat. And no need for ask anybody, say for they go now prepare one. Like any other soldier where they go fight war. So now make will be able to succeed in this battle. And we really succeed, and we still succeed because by election they go on, and we are still succeeding. We tell God thank you for that.
Wow. I'll tell you thank you. We'll tell you thank you for that laudable speech. And we'll tell the listeners the thank you. This is now Fatmata Sawanneh. Fatmata Sawanneh, before they go, I just want to throw another question to you a little bit.
No
How effective they really play national cohesion in the SLPP na Sierra Leone because they na diaspora? We don't know. Now I could bring the question to you. How strong as a women's leader in the SLPP party where they play national cohesion for able to make sure say this party germinates all over Sierra Leone and even other side we very small, we not to Freetown, but na a very small place. But in the final say they play national cohesion just for let the party become more stronger day. This is another question I get for you.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, first of all, even if you know or you did salon, now you write for ask. For let you bring on this platform now because you get question then for ask we, and you want will answer and I make you bring we can. So there is nothing wrong with that. For me as Fatmata Sawanneh, you no need for like me. You no need for accept me. You no need for appreciate me. All you need now for work with me. But for people who know Fatmata Sawanneh, no say the length of this country to the last village, I have been there with SLPP politics and SLPP in my mouth always because I don't get no other food. I don't need for be women say that before I be SLPP. Now they are born. So I don't get other side for go. I don't get nothing for do. After 2 terms, I get for left office. While I left office, I still remain SLPP. So for me, SLPP is a national day. It's my food 3 times a day, morning, Sunday, and evening. And for those who know me, trust me, then go tell you, say, Madam Sawanneh, they play in politics everywhere. You call the Jamba Pots. You call the Attire bases. You call the markets or any other place where they think of the villages and everywhere. As I they talk to you, so you hear it today, I tell you, say, I be the driver. I just they come because there is a campaign going on, 2 by-elections then they. One they go for council chairman, one they go for MP business. And we get other one the way they go around for chieftaincy and other thing. Now I make people they tell you, say, like I watch one video where one bobo they talk, say, Madam Fatmata Sawanneh is everywhere at the same time. It look like somebody where they disappear, appear, just bust laugh. Because I they make sure say no matter how little I they go there. Right now, before I come at this program, but because I respect media and I respect Una we brother the way they try for portray the party and portray the people the way they work for the party and the good job there, I want to tell Una thank you. I make a day. Otherwise, we lost one of the biggest members of SLPP. When I be we own big one and that day, would have been begin work during Pakama and say for who be then at the zone them. Dr. Magnus Bori from Moyamba, may so rest in peace. He died, today na the waking. Tomorrow then they lay on a church. I even they worry for run go there because it is very close to my house. But because una call me on this, I'm not go able for left farm. Definitely. Now I make a day with Tunanaya. But trust me, I have gone to the look and corners of this country and I know they recruit women them every day. Every day they recruit women them. But for some people, they're in social media or in public, oh, you know they do nothing. Yes, you go say so. Because for me, no matter how I recruit women them, no matter how I bring people on board, I'm not ready for any rancor in the SLPP because the repercussion will be SLPP. The lashback will be the government. So I'm very careful and I trade consciously. I know they do things for Lady Rodrocam, but I've been doing my job to the best of my ability and I'll continue to do so.
Thank you very much, Anne. I'm so satisfied and proud of you. And I will let the engineer and other speakers, they come in and call for other speakers then, and we'll continue with the program. I tell you, thank you. Maybe they ask you these questions. I hope say you already know me. Mina DJ first, the SLPP DJ. Thank you. I stop at the first for make I give other panelists them chance for me they can talk.
Thank you very much. No problem.
The family there, you see how the program sweet. This is SLPP hour. Who can tell when I say when I tell when I brother or sister, and then they come for this business. Now, yeah, when they can't hear it, things then we will not one day hear it. Now we just don't hear it, some things that we will not one day hear it. Madam Fatmata, Sawanneh, they just don't hit on some questions then. They don't talk things that women don't know about. So now the same things we can always encourage people then. Let them come to this platform here to come pay attention and listen. Let we know what they go on. They say, well, you don't know, you don't know. So now I thank you very much, Madam Fatmata Sawanneh, for your brilliant speech.
Deemaa, please, quick one.
At the camp, yeah.
I want to attend to something 1 minute. So let the next speaker they go on. They are joining the back. Let not just walk on.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Now, when I don't see how the business is sweet, this is not the thing we talk about. SLPP hour, we can always can't put Maggie inside to make the business sweet. Now, I come to Madam Hawa. You can always be the last. I want to come from you now. You know, just like how my co-host DJ Force don't talk, we be talk about the last time about women's participation. You know, we get sometimes we see now Australia, you know, because of President Bio, but women they now they participate in politics. Yeah. But before in the APC days, it not be happy. Now, but we still see some little lapses then also. And that lapses then we'll go on Rob Mortman before I ask you another question. What to make Boku women them you know can participate for politics? You able to tell me what are the reason, what are the fear, why make Boku women and not want participate for Australian politics?
Yeah, number one, now 3 things involved in this question where you ask. Hello, did they get me? Hello, did they get me? Hello. Hello, Deemaa, did they get me?
Yes, I did get you. I did get you now for talk. I did get you.
Like where they say women they know they partake in political issues them. Now 3 major things involved in this thing. Number one, if they give you the platform, we will come inside for perform. The other 2 things, now unity. If we get unity, if we unite, we go able to do them. Number 3, now willingness. If you willing, we get some woman them. Then he say me no they partake in politics. Politics then go cost me, then go this. But me want to encourage the woman there for let we partake in politics. Because them political thing they are, they issues them. When it comes, woman then now we they suffer. Now we they suffer mostly from politics. So now we for kind inside and decide for do the right thing. And one thing we're happy for, the president will get. Don't really give you the platform for let women then partake from politics. Now the president, this one I don't see. We get boku ministers then when a woman them. From what born na Salon, I don't grow up na Salon. Na President Biola, the first president, where appoint woman as Attorney General. So now willingness and unity will make we partake parents here. And we want to encourage all other women them. And we president, we don't say we say, look, come on our kitchen. Make we come na the front line. And not tell we say, not go cook for you, man, no. Go challenge you, man, no. So do ya. Me they break all my sisters them. Then we come on board. Not say politics, not only business. If you not get something to do with politics, politics get something to do with you.
Oh, thank you very much for that brilliant answer there. Well, before I hit you again, I want to reach to Madam Josephine. Now, you don't hear what all the panelists then don't talk. I just get a little question for you. We know say Boku woman then. They in a salon and they participate by politics. Now, I don't hear fear next and also willingness. You know, one thing I know for sure, the APC Tolongo Toge Pambodi days, it's been different. We live in different society, meaning this was the time where they say woman belongs to the kitchen. They say woman them, if we marginalize them, they no value as long as they pay chop money. Anything what I say na final thing. Picking them when they get belly in that country, they girl picking especially, they marginalize and you know they go school in future. I don't done. But we don't see President Bio don't come. A kind of new strategy to encourage women, for let them participate more into politics. So the question what I get for you, Madam Josephine Jackson, how can we improve women participation into Sierra Leone politics? Yobo remote panels for.
Now, I want to tell President Bio a very big thank you, because part of the manifesto will make all the women there now this country come on at the host there and follow her as a leader. Now, because it been guaranteed with the 30% quota women's representation. We don't begin see they do one. President Bio, we need more women representation. Now, if I for more panda women participation, how we go improve on them? They say charity begins at home. So let's do two aspects of this talk here. You get what they call inter-party politics. You get what they call intra-party politics. Now, today, we not go boast about women participation, because I tell you something, my brother. If we must come up with them for maximize the women votes, the women participation, now three things involved. There's a risk, recognition, and reward. We don't find out for say women them. We don't toe the line as infantry and fight. Only President Bio become the leader of SLPP. Our commander-in-chief, you have done well. We want you for improve on we recognition and we reward. You know why make I tell you so? Internal party politics, now they force the charity they begin. Because any woman where they knock his chest, the chair on the street for a political party, he abo say they sabi me, and one day I go get me reward. We get women at constituencies. We get women at zonal executive groups. We get women at regional level. We get women at district level. They not only want the recognition, they want the reward. That is what will keep us coming. Now that one day go be the firebrand. Now in the instrument, we're going to make more women admire and come on board. Now, what the President Bio been doing be unique in the last election, it makes sure say it pay for every female candidate it sets that precedency. They don't pay for every woman candidate. We don't come. We also want from showcase say whether you are middle, third, or fourth class, whichever, this party ready for appreciate you, recognize you, and reward you. The violence where they make women they participate, now because there was no system, no judiciary system, not been there, way too functional for bring up cases, fight for people that way then they hot snap politics. But I see them through my own issue. President P.R.O make sure say legal rights for everybody, justice there for everybody. But waiting the more damping we, now the simple reason say all monkey wants now, and not go be now. But we get forget systems in place. I want to say a very big thank you because you know me women's leader, they don't fight fiercely for the President P.R.O kind of power. Yes, sometimes you need for be fierce, but another time the day where you need for put the systems in place where they guarantee you say at the start time me host, then I transfer outside. Then they now wait man they call best practice because soup goes sweet. If now you want great eater, I don't know if it's sweet. I can't guarantee you say it's sweet. Now only what share them among. Now everybody gonna say yes, a cook is sweet. I talk in parables, but again, inter-party politics be don't lay a foundation for we. Say yes, women want for participate. We not they look at the status quo. We not they look at you capabilities. But now, the last 2018 election bring we on forums for showcase we manifesto to the public, for showcase the mentality and the capacity of we women folks. I they tell you, moderator, we have started a program one step forward. And like I say again, they say charity begins at home. We flagship program, now education. I believe say international politics, where they go play them. They want for serious showcase that one day. And we know the only harness funds or benefits or exit for we women internally. We also get for go and solicit them internationally. But until we able for do we homework inside we host, for no say we for reward we woman them inside we host. When they don't fight the battle, they must sit down and not say, yes, I fought a battle, I won, and this is my reward because this is not politics, Papa. And all the next one I day. So I will leave down there for another day. Let's just stop here.
Thank you very much, Madam Josephine Jackson, Madam Amawa. I remember that name. For your brilliant, and passionate speech, we just don't give. Without wasting time, I just want, because Madam Hawa ain't not talk anything, not talk much. You get anything to remote on that before I begin hit one of the main reason why we sit on here today?
And make a rub more small and something where me sister bring come up, where say charity begins at home. Indeed, not true. But like I talk about something, make her bring this thing. Women's wing, where we day as a wing. Number one, we don't suffer for far too long at that wing day.
Exactly.
Where Boku people they don't lie low. Say let we sit down and see what thing they happen. I believe say if we get a wing, a whole women's wing, we get them. Not only where election time they come, would they go find delegate to go vote for me? No. Just after the election, there you go put that woman up. Women's wing down there, I feel say 5 good years. We don't elect people and where they lead we. I know if you say one day they don't call we to a meeting. For make we come together and move forward. Today, women's wing, let we meet. What thing are we lapses then at the party? Wetin make woman they don't begin go BN at the party. For let we find out. And not one day happen. Because if it happen, I don't know. Because I just left me position 1 week ago as constituency women's leader. Then I see my sister bring something like woman then President Bio say yes. So woman then yes, then Sabibu, everything. We appreciate them, but I know they partake from politics. Then I know say politics, you know go Sabibu go, you go Sabibu go. But so call me brother. I like to get paper. Eh? Politics now the people are now down. Politics now practical thing now the ground. You can get out your paper there. You can't use speak or cook grammar if you don't get the people and that's zero. Now for nothing. Now for nothing. So people are where they say, we get woman them. Where they in a village, they get initiative. Women empowerment. How we empower we self and move go before. In lacking a SLPP. Because we don't get anybody who bring we come together. Say we don't win election. We don't win election. Waiting at the way forward. How we move this win to another level? I don't feel it will ever happen. So I can stop here now.
Thank you very much, Madam Hawa, for that brilliant and passionate speech. We don't listen to one or two speech. Before I go to Madam Fatmata Sawanneh, if I not to me, DJ Force. DJ Force, you don't hear then woman, they all don't talk. What's in your analysis? They pick from there, then from there, you ask Fatmata Sawanneh.
You know, the SLPP women, then these are women with value. In the final say, the knowledge where they get, both so they will don't invite them, they are all running with the same value, the same culture, the same belief, and I believe in them. In final say we say Hawa Foray, they talk about unity and willingness. You see how women the important, you see how they think? Because for a woman where at least they expire for a position inside SLPP, you see they talk about willingness and they talk about unity. And SLPP, they are strength built in unity and willingness. So this is where I'm really, really impressed with Hawa Foray, where they talk about that. Then you come to Josephine Jackson, he talk about risk, recognitions, and reward. You see the value of the three women actually we sit on now. They are all playing with the same knowledge and the same belief. We are not in campaign message here. We are not campaigning here. But what we make they bring the woman there come now. But they can't tell the nation how important SLPP party is and what the SLPP party go do for you. And what you say for do for SLPP party tomorrow.
Indeed.
But yes, that's all we are here for. And the role of responsibility in various capacity. But I get interest in one where they pick up right now for just get a few questions where now Josephine Jackson. You know, say Josephine, me personally, I admire equation 2110. Bravo to you.
Thank you very much.
I would tell you thank you.
Thank you too.
Moving forward, I will believe say the campaign team is really, really heavy for you, and the campaign message will be taken at constituency 110 before they go for that. Now they are grow. Now they where I come out upline, now they me mature, now they are grow, now they are get experience.
And they get too low.
Yeah, and the roadway don't impact in constituency 110. Everybody know constituency 110 is based. Now a base way, I believe say everybody they say now APC get it. But you deny APC. You deny it and say, no, not on a gear. Now, Sierra Leoneans, they gear. And every party get right for Canada, for control constituency 110, for stand for flag bearership. Is more multicultural, I can say so. But the campaign message will be take to constituency 110. What it really be motivate you where you be vow for going to parliament on that constituency 110. Now I go and let you actually educate the people and make a little bit from you before I get other question for you.
Okay, DJ Force, let just go back a little bit. Yeah. My sister Hawa Foray say, even if you educate, if you not go down to the women, you not make an impact. My sister, I something. I want to tell you something. Today, make you believe. Say in this 21st century, politics not stop them up and passion. Not to how you feel them, it happen. Not to how you dream them, it happen. Now collaboration and project and system they move a party. If let's say a party politics. Book counts because not to empty blah blah you they go tell the person. You must make sense. You get for make sense. And honestly, it go wrong for we as a party where we the campaign. Today, President Beyonce in flagship program na education. And education I don't make today because today people then they say when they say buy law bag, you say Davis Nicole. Look outside the country don't they today. Look we picking them today. Look we youth them today. Look we women them today. If this nation don't degenerate to this level, now because of ignorance, and because people look say book no matter, it matter. When man say if you feel to say education is expensive, try ignorance. We not gonna move as a nation until the last speaking gets formal education. Now make President be able to spend 60% of his resources on education because that's your standpoint. Now then are you platform to the next level. There is no way you can have all the passion of politics inside Saraton if the international community not guarantee you that favor. You need an education. Education are a plus. Now let's come to constituency 110. DJ Force, I work as technical resident facilitator to councils across the country. And my last council where I work, now this word see, before them they call it constituency 93. I work now Waterloo as coach to council. I work directly for World Bank. Now, I did draw my sister their attention back. World Bank now they look no more. He say we fine, he give me money. You they set a system in place, you prioritize your needs where you want, where go affect you picking there. Almost but all the we get for go bill na free tongue. Almost pump there with the go bill na kailaun. Almost woman they need for go school. Almost nurse that we get for pay. Then call a needs assessment. You need for assess you public, let you know as to what you the ask international community for you. Then you mix the politics inside. Where I work now at Alo, I can't find out say what constituency 110 today now, when are inclusive of 109. Yeah, so we na a deprived community. I'll tell you, say 9 out of every girl between 11 to 20 get 3 picking. And they're not married though, then are the mama and the papa they was. No school, no job, nothing. And then they give you increase to social problems. What we see today now 110, now the fact say people they neglect education. They feel say it no matter. And there is no way you go start a functional life if you are not mentally or capacitated. I go only look me mama, we don't married, a born pikin, it a sell pepper, and I get passion inside my heart say I will do better. Mama, can me go school? Why go school? I go pull you on this trouble. It give me a passion for come on board. Say I must, because I believe in President Bio in agenda. Say every girl child must have rights to education, rights to justice, rights to health, rights to freedom of speech, just like any citizen. I stood my ground. At Timap na this constituency, then born 2 hosts na me hand. But I know he learns because I believe in the leadership of His Excellency. He say every pikin for go school and he give credence to the girl child education. So if I take this platform today and I am as fierce as tomorrow, I believe now because I believe say His Excellency be put out on a manifesto say women are priority. And I make sure say I stand and believe on that day and I want for activate and I want.
Yes, I think it don't DJ first.
Okay, I hope say I feel say we can come back for the okay. Josephine Jackson, thank you for that brilliant speech. And I believe say you don't say it all, but I want to give you one question. In 2012, we
Yeah.
get a vice presidential candidate. This question they go to you. When
Yes.
Dr. Kadisi say,
Yeah.
how often you been only in touch since 2012 to this day today? Because this woman waiting make today at the ask una all na asabi una. Lekwa asabi me big sister we bring me Canada this country. Lekwa asabi me God who they pray to. And this now a candidate.
I clap for you. That's a good one.
Yes, this now a candidate who I be like and up to date
I don't
today.
say they promote.
Yes, up to date today, I like this candidate, even though today we are in power. But when I remember today, the bridge today, oh, the Wakapana, she is the foundation layer. Kadisi say. Yeah. The reason why I make I bring this talk to now, now the women and these way don't make today. This bridge where Kadisi say we don't lay, where you don't succeed. And I want for now know Josephine Jackson, as he don't be so long in SLPP from university stage until 2012, your participation in SLPP will also be motivate the party for come to power. But how often you don't ever since 2012 to this day today where we don't get in touch with Kadisi for me? I want no more left family a little bit.
DJ Force.
The
SLPP DJ.
The SLPP DJ. My brother, I go take you back to history, yeah?
All right.
In 2012, my interaction with Kadisi was not only political, but very personal. Me na the first person from Fabi College, although she was my lecturer anyway. I be my lecturer. An outstanding woman where I admire. When now he bring me into this politics actively in Afrabe College. Now, Dr. Kadisi said the lecture we as soon as it's 12 o'clock, he said, I have a husband. And they go back, and they go cook for me, man. And they go drop in chalk in the right of the lecture hall, and they go walk gracefully, go cook for a man. You know what they show me? It land me bokutin. It land me say, as an African woman, no matter my position or my disposition, my husband comes first. It showcased that one they say decency and character. Now in they make a woman worthy. Now in 2012, Dr. Kadisi say bring me into drama. If we they keep memoirs na this country, where it been there something democracy, a center for democracy. The rights of a citizen, na me do am in script. We do a drama and we do a radio through the Sousa Judge. Where we mayoral candidates. I have learned, I don't learn from the very best of these women. And I have to tell you something, why make this woman so exceptionally matter to me. Now the fact say, it creates a platform for SLPP for honor we women. Where I they tell you today, my heart they bleed, say we have lost some of those values in the SLPP. During the days of Kadisi Charlie Bujama, Elizabeth Lavali, these women, they not only stop for tell you, say, I'm married, I get picking, I get husband.
To say something, sir, before Fatmata Sawanneh to go, because in instance now is very, very important.
Yeah, we just lost DJ Force. Fatmata Sawanneh as DJ Force they talk, he say your essence now is very important. But we can understand also.
But I get this waking for go. So at the way let DJ Force come on, let talk what he want talk there. I go respond. You are the big.
Sorry,
I'm not going to go on the bearing.
sorry for I want to ask you all at the beginning with Madam Fatmata I call him Fatmata Sawanneh. And that same question they go to una all. What to make you think say and what to make you different from all the other women them where they contest for that position, and what to make you very much different, and what to make you think say that will make you different, it will make delegate and rely on her and make you women's leader. So that we will use that for change the women wing na SLPP. And that question they go for everybody. They'll go to Madam Hawa Foray.
Okay. Thank you very much. For me, I think what I don't do now SLPP for what I be deputy women's leader till now. First of all, one part my colleague them be talk about SLPP women's wing being 5 years. I know they did for 5 years. Madam Lutisha Lulu Sharif, me your mama, when I the ambassador now, and I've been the women's leader. But since I don't candidate this 2 years, I think I've done a lot. And SLPP women's wing, I think if we observe and watch, you see we are where we been the run the election, yeah. You they see few of the APC women there, like what will be the corner of the campaign. They can't declare for SLPP and other things. These are all relationship you bring on board and issues. And SLPP, me Fatmata Sawanneh, I am different. 80% people go say this woman is arrogant. This woman not sabi talk to people then. This woman has said it. But I don't think say anybody go say that about Fatmata Sawanneh. I've been humble, honest, and I've been a servant because I'm a servant. I serve people. For the fact you are elected a leader, you are a servant to serve people, and you should know that all the time. And if not to the kind personality where Fatmata Sawanneh be, and the kind person who are humble, who are be right now, una all the yeri but who will not go call na do organizations. Una the area about institutions where they don't form against women's wing or whatever. Una don't want the area clash with anybody. The answer is no. You know why? Because I they trade consciously and I they make sure say I can still do my job without having conflict, without having confrontation. And my job is going on well with the women then. And I they tell una with authority, by the grace of God, I they win back for second time in office. I have that confidence in God and I have it in the women of SLPP because they know what's in the happen. They are on the ground. They are much more afraid than you guys out there. And they know what is happening. Like 3 days ago, one of the women they called me. He said, boy, you know, say one by your opponents and call we, can we go now one big side? I not go call the name. They say you don't buy motorcar, this is that. I boss laugh. You know why? Because you can say things about Fatmata Sawanneh, but are the things the truth? No. I not buy motorcar from Wokanapa, and I want a new motorcar I get. And that was sent to me by a friend from Nigeria, which is a common friend to 80% of the people in this government. So if you call women for talk to them, talk to them about the issues. Don't talk about Fatmata Sawanneh. I am not the issue. I'm an incumbent.
No,
about the issues.
please, you need just, I want to let you explain the
So
question.
therefore,
Yeah.
let me make at the top political outgoes. These are all the unique ways of a leader. Some person go take phone, he call that person, they tell and say, well, now you call women, they tell them this, but me not to that kind of woman. I just they move far and I live above that. So therefore, my uniqueness in the SLPP is just too much where we all know about. Talk about Fatmata Sawanneh not being fearless. Talk about Fatmata Sawanneh challenging the APC. From what kind of pie? Don't want to see them put any woman said in the killer. Na me Lima and Ben Kalfada then put a picture they said in the kill we because me na the only woman I said people get the guts for challenge APC. And being a woman that internal and external, you have to work for the party. So talk about Fatmata Sawanneh. You can describe Fatmata Sawanneh as the woman who fearless for challenge any other party. You can describe Fatmata Sawanneh as the woman who fearless for challenge the truth. You can describe Fatmata Sawanneh as the woman who go lay in life for SLPP and President Bio. You can describe Fatmata Sawanneh where go day in the SLPP at any time, any day, anywhere. You can describe Fatmata Sawanneh. In order to say he's tired for SLPP business and not get time, he always have the time. In fact, I always talk say SLPP na my husband. Na my number one husband. So you can describe Fatmata Sawanneh in so many ways, and it can stand for so many things. So therefore, I have so much competence, so much things where Boku other people don't have. But everybody get your own gift where God get, and they have their own. Everybody is qualified to contest. We are all members of SLPP. But definitely one person ain't going to be the winner. And I will say proudly by the grace of God, I'm going to win again for second time.
All right, thank you very much. Famule, that I will talk to you. Now, Madam Fatmata Sawanneh, we know the incumbent, but it's still one to go for the position again of women's leader at SFPP. Also, at the canal to Madam
we got two more candidates. We got two more candidates coming up.
Well, that one I don't know. It's where the car will sabi them.
We got two more, so we are going to six. I'm the incumbent. I'm telling you, there are two more coming up. I'm in the incumbent. So
okay.
We'll go to 5 or 6 before we go to
all
the
right.
race.
Okay, that's the beauty of democracy with SFPP always practice.
That's where it's sweet. SFPP very sweet.
Okay, Madam Josephine Jackson. I ask you a question.
What to
make you stand out? What make you becomes very special among you comping aspirant them? Where you think say SLPP will rely on for make you as women's leader? Another party.
Gentle, I want to say a very big thank you because this question it engulfs not only me own persona, but also waiting already for bringing at the table as the next national women's leader. Now, waiting we want now na SLPP, where I go bring at the table. Now the aspect of transparency. For every political party, the women swing. No matter how little then they get, people want you for communicate and tell them waiting they get and waiting and not get. For a big political party like SLPP, and it counts on all the delegates, their transparency go give me watchword. Secondly, waiting for distinguish me from the other ones them, that because I go come with inclusion, I go come with comprehensive collaboration. What do I mean by this? A party now go be functional until we embrace, we self, and cut off that system of class stratification. What do I mean by class stratification? Inside party, nobody know to the warlord. Yes, you dey get leadership, but you leadership for able for divide in labor to other people for do. I think so when you work as a team, you collaborate with other women. You no need for like you, but as a woman, where they represent any zone, any region, any constituency, any district, you need for collaborate with them. Thirdly, waiting at the bring come on the table. Now the simple thing what I call today say charity at home. We now go count with people in a political party. We now go influence other people outside of this party until them begin see they aspire and they shine and they glow from waiting. We don't know say the party don't give we. They say reward. Every district women, every zonal constituency woman, every regional woman, every constituency woman deserve for be rewarded. How we go do this? We need for come together across the country. Let we understand what we need. We know not all money, all man need na SLPP. So woman there, na capacitation, na empowerment. So woman can to this party for in Pekin. So woman can to this party for give man work. So woman can to this party for can business money. So until we able for prioritize the needs of we women there inside the party, then we're not going able for cater for the one there for call them can enjoy. Because until they see we functional towards progressiveness, they're not going to inside because then go there ask you where they wait you don't get. Finally, waiting I go bring that the constitutional mandate of the women's wing for make sure say we enforce them, we activate them, and make sure say every woman knows say inside SLPP will not get class. We all know one. That's it.
All right. Thank you very much. Fambu, that one day we talk to now Josephine Jackson. Instead the contest for the enviable position of the women's leader, now the almighty SLPP party. And then also, I can ask again the other individual where instead another powerful woman at the SLPP cycle, instead they buy for this position, and this woman, I think say if they can begin tell we what to make them start out. So, Madam Hawa Foray, you said don't come into this race, and then I know say you said they do all kinds of things for make sure say you present yourself well and conduct yourself well in the race. But then, what do you think say you get inside you? What do you think say now a plan inside you? Now it's something where you don't detect women doing. What the thing say you use as a tool for make it stand out, for make the woman feel they rely on you. Now for give that position they for lead them. What do you think say they would rely on? What is standing out? What make you distinguished from other company? What they good for you?
Thank you very much, my brother. Hot goose. Make I start with me sister Josephine been they talk about paper. It's quite correct. Our foreign no get paper. Our foreign no get masters, our foreign no get PhD. But our foreign get the people. And I believe say politics, not the people. And our foreign get creativity in them. We're able to bring women them together and empower women them. Then another aspect of education. Now I make you even see president they bring agriculture, skill training, women empowerment. Me, our foray, don't they do that? We are not even enough for women's leader aids. I don't they bring women them together. I don't make women them so women them get a livelihood where they survive. I don't give them microcredits where they survive. They help themselves. Yes, politics like what Jojo they say in a paper. But I want to remind Jojo, if not be paper, Jojo for don't be the honorable in that constituency. Why not be go keep the paper? But it bring we on board and campaign for them. And make us say something. If not be paper, we'll not bring President Biona State House. Because we elite them when not a Sabibu. Some man be the look and say, this man is not fit for me. But we then grassroots, we are not Sabibu. Now we bring President Biona governance. Now we go down to we people them and explain to them waiting at the way forward. How to move this party go before? Then we bring President Biona power. So God, my sister, paper, this tricky paper the definitely have to go woman because we need women empowerment. We need to bring people them together. You know go get paper, you know they bring women them together. You know they know waiting at the lapses and at the party. You know they know waiting at the constraints and waiting the woman in the face. Because me don't they me now one of the grassroots. I don't they 2 years as women's leader. Now this party. If you not go down to you people then, I'll let you speak the last grammar like pen, would they fool you? And trust me, this election, gentle, our foreign, they take the lead. For wait for 9 years past to settle. Come November 14, our foreign are the women's leader because they able to bring the women together. They able to listen to the woman them. They able to know what's in them problem. Inside the last 10 days, they able to correct them. So trust me, Kailan, Kotmari, November 14, our foreign are the women's leader. That paper, some man they put and post at post office like they did. Because politics now the practical thing on floor. Now would they deal with now. And when I go to them in my mama village or Mendeke or the last village na normal farmer, I go begin say, come and see this paper. No, I got to tell them the practical things, what thing they go on, how we for bring the party together, how we for unite, and how for move the women's field further. And me they tell them, say that woman will get paper. We will expect them say with the paper. Therefore, don't bring but put in where people will go see say yes, this time and this is but not anything will go say it's on them paper. So me, you can get the paper, but trust me, our foreign get creativity. He able move the woman them. He able bring the woman them. And trust me, our foreign is the next women's leader.
All right. Famulem, una we they watch this SLPP hour. And at the only program this way they can get authentic information.
Yeah, one big glass, tell me last word, lag up and this way.
I just introduce the program, not doing it.
Our forest, don't come on it.
We're not doing it. We're not doing it. So now, una don't hear the woman and the talk. Now, so SLPP they operate. We do on the SLPP way. SLPP no
yeah,
the power.
they beg for last say me last word, flag. Go do it here. They do. They una call me next Thursday. I not go mind for come back. I beg.
All right, all right.
So
So,
at 3 o'clock, they call me for 7.
Okay, in as much as Madam Fatmata want go, I go give her this one question and I go give that question to the other one there before I allow Deemaa to say continue. Madam Fatmata, as a political party, we need unity. As a political party, we need oneness. We need uniformity. We all day together. Now that day, now we expectation, now the political party. And we not say SLPP day together, we day in unity, we always day together. Now that make we win that election, and now that make we the tower again for win 2023 for maintain that power. How you go able for continue for maintain that unity? For inject spirit of unity in the women's wing. Waiting how you go think say we able to do? Tell voters.
Let's say something to you. In a one person where you talk about unity. I beg, what una can at this ground, una go they ask question, then go tell you how Fatmata Sawanneh. I not want to talk about that day. Me, I get unity. Our foreigner, me and the contest. She's my sister. When I go to Kenya, I sleep in her house. Me daddy get house there, and I go there. That's our foreigner. They go now. They eat. Ask her. And we have always been friends. Though we they go for the same party, we have been friends and sisters, and we will continue. Nothing not they separate that day. So I just give that one example, but ask the entire Freeton or Salon or the SLPP women, which one we go tell you say Fatmata Sawanneh left word na maze. I know one day drop us yes or left word there. I not go do them. So it has always been unity. But certain things not seem for they happen at the public domain because of reasons, and I cannot say them now. But one thing what I want to say, people are talking about legacies. I have been the first national women's leader all over from 1961 to now. We make certificates. Our forest self. In Yonde na me, I can't not receive the yoyet and Moyambana, the no more left. I don't distribute in the whole country. Certificate of thank you. But let me set him out and the talk of me now. I don't like how. There's
a rule in this platform.
She's my sister. Like I tell you, I want to command that just now we call we have been sisters.
Deemaa,
and nothing will stop that.
Before Deemaa they meet, wait. Before Deemaa they meet everybody. At the way we director they talk. Before Deemaa they meet everybody, I want to tell you say we get one campaign message where they call Hawa Foray, Josephine Jackson, and Fatmata Sawanneh. Let it reach to the government in the Republic of Sierra Leone. Say coming 2024, no rally and no runoff. And we never host again.
They can't
go. He want to go. I want her to take this message to the nation because he is the incumbent woman for the SLPP. So before they go, maybe I'm not gonna get the opportunity for me to give me chance for talk to him. So let it go ahead. No rally, no runoff, and let this message go to the nation. And we get for the bring una can why no rally, no runoff. Because today we not at least
already just una give me no more enough time. Today at 3 o'clock they call me for 7. I beg, sorry.
All right. Una listen
so,
this program here.
Our my sister. And she will continue to be my sister. Josephine is my sister. She will continue to be my
Please.
Every member of SLPP, each district will give at our base. We they give the grassroots, we they give the market women association, zonal women's leaders, constituency women's leaders, district women's leaders, regional women's leaders. Those certificates, all those here in SLBC, AYB, they were here all over the country. The only 2 districts who are not getting the units because I not be able to meet them, they were busy. Now in Akenema and Moyamba, I still have it. All the other parts of the country, I don't give them certificates them day. It is the first in the history of SLPP to tell them thank you for working for SLPP. So tomorrow, you grandpiki say go see her, you granny say go see her, and whatever. And I have 2 more bombshells I'm going to drop before the elections. Now, see what I've been done plan for long. I don't say what I do, and people then go say now because of election, but not because of election. I've been done plan, but because it entail a lot. I'll not be able to achieve it, but I go achieve them pretty soon from now to next month. And people go see them and then go read in within the lines. As for working for the SLPP, I know I will win by the grace of God, like I said, with confidence. But whether I did it or not, even after 2 terms, you still get for left the position. I will continue being SLPP and working for it. So if people they talk,
before you go, I get one question where are the people that they ask always. They say, Fatmata Sawanneh, they say you don't bring disunity among the women them, you don't bring confusion, you don't split the women's wing. Not true or not true?
That is not true. I want to show me who split the women's wing because I not get one woman and women's wing where me and analysts. Where me and another talk. So if I split and then go tell me that ain't a propaganda, they are just saying it. And you know, like I say, certain things, political hot groups, there are things I will never say in media. Anything I know is a recipe for chaos or problem for my party, I will not do it. I know they do them, and I not go talk.
All right.
So that is not true. Right. Not be true. And I'll tell you the other allegation why I want pull na this media and the right sort of this. People are campaign. Fatmata Sawanneh buy motor. I not buy motor. But President Joseph, let listen this message. He know say me I been the go Nigeria. And they get fund the account and a party. Well, the opposition. And I have those friends there. Both in Liberia, Nigeria, other places in Africa. And I was given 1 vehicle by my friends. The other 2 vehicles, now my old vehicle, they are sprayed and fine. So if people do not know, they should ask me question. And the other thing what I want to say, somebody talk about transparency. I'm the most transparent women's leader. IJ Kaba, before he left, there was the account. When me and Lulu come, I was the deputy. We not meet account. Now me open account. For what open? I know one day raise fund. I know one day put 1,000 leon day. Nobody not ever put 1,000 leon day. Now me put 5 million day. If they go check the account, 5 million day they take today. Prince Hardin and Napoleon are then signed for that open their accounts. The president and everybody is aware. And from what open I put 5 million. And they take today. They can go check out. And nobody no one day give me contribution. I no one day ask for contribution. I no one day raise fund for what kind of party. Let make that clear to the public. I not raise fund. I not ask for contribution. There is nothing. Because first of all, what kind of power? You they allow government for settle. You they allow things for take the natural course. Then before you begin with other party things then. Because remember, say, when you don't win as a political party, now you don't go to governance. You get for work now with everybody. So there are things where been there on board. We make and not ever call for a fundraising dinner or dance or any other thing. So we not ever raise money. That money then at that account till today. And about empowering women, not on microcredits. Let them ask me women then. So on there I go call them, well, I get 2 million, 3 million. I say, yeah, go manage for your family. Go do small thing for yourself. And no need for announcer or put them on camera. Not to everything they do, you put people on camera. Some people can even shame for let you do that day. So definitely one and one, they touch them and they know within these 2 years or months, going to 3 years, waiting we don't pass. Me and the women a day. And then go speak volume for me. Now I make way then call them and go begin talk, say me don't buy motorcar. They say then call we say you don't buy motorcar. They don't know what they do for we. I just laugh.
All right. Thank you very much.
Not all things they talk now though. So until they would left in house, we talk and we go ibale.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. That one we talk to now Fatmata Sawanneh. It don't clear the air because the rumor be done they go, they say in they make palaver with all man, and then they talk with a deputy, it don't scatter the women's wing. But you don't can't tell it today say not to true. So when I don't hear it down clearly, it's not to true, it's in a lie. So these are the SLP. Now, Josephine Jackson. Now to you, how you think say you go able to maintain the unity and cohesiveness at the SLP women's wing?
Am I permitted to?
Yes, you can go. You can go. We'll tell you thank you very. We'll tell you thank you very much
Yeah,
when you come
So
back.
yeah,
before
the
me they
next
go,
one, una inform me and una call me back. Well, una ready, but una inform me there.
All right, you will
Okay.
inform me again earlier as possible. Okay, thank you very much,
Oh,
Madam
Thank you
Sawanneh.
very
okay,
much.
thank
So
you.
we left Madam
Our
Sawanneh
father,
down for let you go. Yeah, Josephine Jackson,
our father,
you
why
to
they
answer the
call the
question.
boss? You find this network, our father, why they call the boss? Bye bye.
All right, bye bye. So Deemaa, yeah. So Josephine Jackson, I have answer the question now.
You be the echo na the background.
Your question is how you they work if they give you that position. How you think say you go able bring unity in the women's wing? You go able maintain unification and oneness and cohesiveness in that wing day. How you go think say you go able do that one day? Answer that question.
Mr. Gentle, part of the responsibility as a women's leader. That one in my first mandate. That nigga for be the first mandate in my 100 days in office. For make sure say high class or low class or middle class or you know, I keep the wonder why this question they come up because I dey try for like analyze round myself say why we still they emphasize on unity and cohesiveness. Yes, you know did it or you did it, but I will tell you say that they go be me number one task where I take office. That they go be me number one agenda because constitutionally now the mandate standing for the women's leader. As the new constitution don't say, we forget a women's conference, a council. I believe say all the women and they will get for the another council day. Now they get for make we maximize, we base, we numbers, and we not for only use them. We for also make sure say they are satisfied. Although Motaman is not 100%, so you don't go ever give Motaman 100%, but you get for make somebody smile and no say they work for a political party where recognize them. Yeah, so that aspect of unity and that aspect of collaboration, now the functions of me, the next women's leader. Now I want let me sister, we dey talk now the forum, but you dey see say I don't know if una know dey see am, but me I dey see am. Say Josephine has been put on a hot spot, but me, God build me with shock absorber for take any kind hot, any kind heat. I want to tell Hawa Foray and Madam Sawanneh say education. Yes, I talk about them, but I didn't mention anybody. Let we put the record straight because as we left this forum, it's gonna be another topic for the day, and that's a smearing topic.
can I
We
come in before
no,
I stop?
hold on a second. Let me land. We the base of the women's wing. Now people will understand education not only be formal. You also get an informal education, like you teach speaking at school. You must have something a skill. So if my sister and they feel bad, say I'm talking about education, I am talking it from the standpoint, say His Excellency make them a priority. And you don't prioritize and half of the revenues of this country they go. So I need for re-emphasize that day. I need for re-echo them. I need for make sure say part of my responsibilities in the next 100 days for make sure say adult education come back to base. Make sure say skills training, garage dyeing, tailoring, catering, agriculture, where the northern women they clamor for, we for bring them back. So I don't want to let people they feel say I am talking about education. I know they spite anybody with that. And I don't want to let people they feel say are they intimate. I don't. The fact of the problem is let we call things by their name. Let we left the style. Let we left for because this now one thing where they make other women out there. Then they fear for counter politics. Because the rate at which we not open up, we need to say things and call them by their name is appalling. I don't think I don't tell anybody on this forum say you are not educated. No, I just make a case. If we are saying education is our flagship program, then we must do it in-house. Charity begins at home. We must emphasize Enriquem. If that makes people feel intimidated, I'm sorry, but that's just the truth. And also, I want to let you understand, say, we go only develop with base now women's swing where we cut off this class system. It is happening, it is ongoing, and it continues for kill the spirit of the grassroots. Nobody not afraid for can't talk to me. I tell you something at 110. Half of me fan base, they come up from APC, they come up from NGC, and the SLPP women. I bring back old people. I empower. I get a tailoring school where they function with computers and all that. Free to women. This is my passion. But also, you not go get your passion. You not get a vision. You know, if someone will not get a passion, you not get a vision. You don't have a mission. My mission is for make for say every women swing starting in-house from regional to district to constituency to zonal feel say they are part of SLPP. That is what happened in the last era. Dove Court, Abacha Street, everybody feel for pull their close and chair for APC because they had something going. They can point to something say, now this a benefit. They can point to that person say, now ain't do it for me. We have to come back to that. But how we did
All
do
right.
it? I know we'll just grab go.
All
I know
right.
we'll just
Thank
grab go meet excellence. Give this my money. We must get project proposal and make sure say we prioritize them before people don't say, now this they forget. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Josephine Jackson. And then are the candidates also for the Women's Week. So now I come to you, Madam Hawa Foray. Madam Hawa Foray, you don't hear it all within your other opponents, they don't talk. And then I can ask you this question. What thing you they do because of the rumor the way they for unity now the party and what you don't see and how which approach you use for bring unity now the Women's Week so that we all will continue for operate as one and we all will continue for day as one family.
Hello?
Yes.
I know they get me fine. Yes.
What you go do for create unity for the Women's Week for bring them together so that everybody will continue for day one.
Yeah. Now when we bring the woman, they will all come on board. We all come together. We they talk about unity. Yes, unity very, very, very good. Any side where unity, they even good angel, they can be. We for unite. We they can have this platform. We talk fine. We need unity. We need this. But then people are like, oh, they preach unity. When they go down to the people, them on this platform, no more we can come. We talk about unity. So if we say, if then Umaya vote for me, for be the national women's leader, already I don't do it. I don't they bring women together. Who don't they know what you have love system at the party? Even one other national, within me district, I don't they visit women then chief on them. For no, what it make SLPP dormant or what are the issue? What thing happen? So you will able to know what thing they go on, you will able to know the view of the people there. But we can just come at this forum because we question who will not even go there. So me with me experience one day as constituency women's leader, I know the pain because sometimes we can bring women and SLPP for take the women's leadership. We're not even on the zone of executive, we're not there in a constituency step. So they don't know the problem them. We were did now we know the problem them. And I think if they put me as the national women's leader, not only free talk, now SLPP, for they do outreach. Let me don't today. Let Falaba the yes, today women's leader, I don't go first meeting. Let me move today, we go to the extreme Ujel. Say today on Solima, who's like today, women's meet, today we meeting. What's in the happen? What's in they make the party they grow? What's in they make the party they fall? But we just kind of them platform in media. How many people are listening to this program? So once we do outreach, what are you people then? Ask them, what's in them problem? Make I give you one short experience. We go down for meeting before the corona. We go meet with the women's leader. I go ask them, what's happen? For more than win election, what's in the conference where they go on there? If you get for 10 weeks, we even the meeting for go on at Barry, the chairs them where they say I want APC man get them. They remove them chairs then at the Barry, they say they're not gonna give me 10 chairs. The woman they get for 10 weeks, and some of them constraints they have to get. We not able to meet, we not get signed. I tell them, okay, me, I not get money, but I go try for una. I go lobby to people. And indeed, the other month, we go there with 100 chairs. We go give the women's leader, or make them use them. Make the party people say they're not left out. Make them know say they work for this party. Make them know say the party they remember them. The party they think of them. But if we not go to them, we just left them no more. Like when I feel no more when me other sister they don't go. For what we don't do, we don't win. We don't governance. I don't feel say we don't want to get meeting. When we bring all the women's leaders then together. Like my sister talk about Motoka. Now me call meeting. One of them days, they call all the women. How will we bring this party? How we will go forward with this party in business? Because we know the meet. So I don't think say anybody discuss them within that forum. Because not in business we go discuss. Politics not to do or die. Now one person get for win. And definitely Nami get for win this contest. True. Because half of the women then are SLPP. Me and they don't operate. They no say Hawa Foray say this, not this. I know say Hawa Foray no go lie for say, hey boy, you call me, I know they. But that lie where they go lie, tell the Bafa broke. Hawa Foray no they do. They no say where Hawa Foray say they do this, they do. And trust me, would they transform the women's wing? I they give them woman the way they put me. So me 6 months or 1 year, we go bring una on board, make una can see and judge the educated people and people that were not educated. For can't judge how we don't build the women's wing. So I for say thank you to.
All right. Famulem, that one day, na Madam Hawa Foray. We don't see it clearly how to bring unity to the SLPP women's wing. And then I will allow DJ Force for the last statement. And wait, I will not give me last statement. DJ Force the last statement. He asked them the last question. And then the candidate said it the last statement. Then wait till they go on to the people. Then Deemaa go give last statement. Then we will close the program. But however, I wish you luck. And that they expect say una continue forget this kind of loving and healthy campaign so that una programs and all just like I don't they would they say SFP go can get a real women's wing where go reflect the party, where they reflect woman them, where they make sure say without Oja, but the unity there would that go bring everybody together. But let us continue for South Nation under President Tokanu in very good leadership. I tell una thank you for where una come, and I appreciate una Madam Josephine Jackson and Madam Hawa Foray. I tell una plenty thank you, and also Madam Fatmata Sawanneh, we don't it right now. I tell una thank you for una honor the invitation of the SFP hour. We go bring una back inside next month, but una go organize and try for campaign with healthiness and try for campaign the way how everybody the SFP way how we go do a unity. We go count una back inside October. For long, I can't tell the delegate them waiting then on a mind for them. But after and I know say we will continue as one family. Mina Gentle, the political hot goose, and also Mina the P.R.O for the SCPP North America region. I tell you plenty thank you, and I say Tata at the left the studio. I say Tata and DJ Force will come and talk to Una, and Deemaa will talk to Una. Then we will close the program after we one statement. Then Una bye bye and Una thank you.
Thank you very much. And Miss F the beg for leave now because I get buried. I lost Miss Granny yesterday. So
Thank
I dey
you.
beg for leave.
So
Thank
Deemaa, you go DJ Force they make a last statement.
I tell everybody thank you, Josephine Jackson, Madam Hawa Foray, and Fatmata Sawanneh. You know they're on the P.R.O now, but one thing way I want for left with una today. I want for let una know say we party, we believe in one country, one people, and we're proud of our party.
Yeah.
And let anybody not get offended if we feel say a candidate they talk about knowledge, and we all believe say knowledge is power. And what is this knowledge? Education, common knowledge, common understanding. And let una not feel say this not just internal politics. We don't need for treat her like national politics. I the more for see say I want for see more unity, like where Josephine Jackson and our foreign they still they stress on unity. We all get the same goal, the same dream. But I want for see who say una they come together and go visit President Bio. I feel say you go be proud of that. And let una see say una they work together, they go to party office, una the whole meeting together. This not inter-party politics. This not a national politics. It should not be too loud. We should just treat her as like common understanding. That na me believe I get in politics, and that na me dream in politics. I feel say inter-party politics is just like brothers and sisters. And then three women always see they don't vow for their position now. They get a role for play. If I was in Sierra Leone by now, I believe say me for don't make Josephine Jackson as a minister because I know a role of responsibility where don't play.
Oh, technical error. We don't miss DJ Force. So tell you to come back in. Let's hold on a second. Okay, done. Okay, DJ Force is here. He's back.
When I sorry, the people when I sorry, if I was in Sierra Leone, I am going to say this louder to all SLPP today. Because Josephine Jackson, it don't go as fast for go lead we now constituency 110 to become members of parliament. Okay? It give we a lot of vote in that area there. If I was the decision maker, the appointee in terms of appointing someone to become minister in Sierra Leone today, I go appoint Josephine Jackson to be a minister. I don't even allow him to go as women's leader again in SLPP because it don't climb a ladder way above that status. I got for tell Sierra Leoneans them, I got for tell SLPP this. It don't they above that status. But you know, that is politics, and because a lot in people them, it don't go show we in leadership the constituency 110. At least we'll see in impact and in the number of voters where it don't increase for we. So we'll tell you bravo. Fatmata Foray, you see where he acts and represent women then at the SLPP wing, na Kenema district. He able to pull a large numbers of votes. So that people have they get value. We join me for encouraging them and they know say they are all working with the same umbrella. And I mean hold the umbrella. I hold the umbrella and now under the umbrella. And I'm proud of that because I already tell say me na DJ Force, the SLPP DJ. I not vote for no position it inside SLPP. But I hold the umbrella on every leader day under this umbrella day. Yeah. Let's say Kale no be tuna. Let Ray Kale no so kuna close. Now me hold the umbrella. Now me they protect tuna. For let Ray no so kuna. For let water no so kuna close. But me, if I'm a decision maker today inside SLPP, I feel say Josephine Jackson for don't go as ministers now. She's above that position, women's leader. But thank you. That is SLPP. They like to test your leadership and they like to test your value and they like to test you if you they are pointing for me a cleaner, say if you go for him. Yeah? That's why SLPP day. Yeah. So I encourage you and I want to come together. Let there be no confrontation because I don't listen to various speakers. I don't see say you all have the same drive. Yeah, everybody is talking about women empowerment, women unity. There is nothing. All what I want for you is say, Leona know say 2023 no rally in the Republic of Sierra Leone because why no rally? Why no rally? Now they chook motorman. Now they sell drugs in the street. Now they dirty Freetown. When allow we civilize with election. We election process now. Let we civilize we election. I mean campaign na Sierra Leone. Not to forgo pin sets na motokabu. They pass na street. They sell drugs. They choke woman them. They rape pikin them. They make chief. They increase na Freetown. So I want to let this message read to His Excellency Dr. Julius Marabio and the SLPP executive for say come 2024 no rally in the Republic of Sierra Leone and no run up. That is all I go left with Josephine Jackson, with Hawa Foray, with Fatmata Sawanneh. But I admire una and I see say una all get the same focus, the same dream. That's why they say knowledge is power. Yeah. So don't feel offended if they talk about education or if we talk about education. In politics, they go for draw your leg, they go for weaken you. The heat where you get in a constituency 110, you know, a brave woman, I stand behind you and I believe say you go take SLPP to any level. But for me, I want to tell the nation and SLPP executives say you are above that position. We need to see you now as a minister and to monitor some of their contracts with President Bio de Brica for that country. They, I believe in that position and maybe they expect for you. For now, we don't say we manifesto, we succeed on the ground. Most of their contractors they waiting in that country, they waste time with the contract because we not get a leader. When a born SLPP, where they monitor their contract they do. Yeah, the contract they are under people, they hand them, where they not there in the interest of President Bill. So I believe say if you not be winning that election at constituency 110, by now today, if you don't there for monitor their infrastructural development, they may also say if they report to President Bill directly, I believe say you not go betray and you not go let her down. That is my information I'm going to leave with the nation, and you there above SLPP women's leadership. No, I make no mistake for declare now today, yeah. So I'll be the expect say if I don't be minister today. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank
me
you.
and DJ first, the SLPP DJ.
Well,
The only DJ
yes, that was the DJ for the SLPP DJ. Now we see
yes.
we see Hawa Foray. Let again final statement. Then from there, Josephine, you go closer.
Okay, sir.
Hawa
You
Foray.
talk to me, sir.
Yes,
Deemaa.
What's in your last statement where you give to the public, the delegate, everybody? Your last statement.
Yeah, the last statement. I want to tell everybody, Boku thank you. I want to tell the SLPP woman then thank you. And this trip, more go think and vote wisely. Let we vote wise. Let we know we pen them. Let we know we constrain them. Let we not go put people and back again where they juggle can they all hand and they put her inside per mind and they leak and they smell they left now we hand. May they call on the company, delegates them. Constituency. Now we don't suffer. Districts, now we they suffer. Because when they say the commander-in-chief, and when they say women's leader constituency, you know, whole battalion commander. Now you they head that battalion then. So do your this trip. Let we think wise and go vote wise. Now not just go put people and no more than left in a wilderness for 5 years. Like when they don't left with. No nothing. No meeting. We not they get meeting. For say we not work na this party. But we not get whether they take we. Okay, we go and go analyze the problem them. So me advise and for let we stay calm, let we unite. Another vex, so we all are the same people. Let's say one country, one people. You know, so I don't come up for be women's leader 2 times, the other time now unopposed. If you not able to be at the smoke, you know, kind of the kitchen. Then all I'm I love them, I love everybody, I love Josephine, I love everybody, Fatmata, everybody. And let's all stay and bring we party 2024. Let we get victory. And let we go house to house campaign during that time. Like when my brother they say, "Oh, no pin set again." We don't they above set anyway. But if they go down, we able know. But if you not go down, somebody go tell you say, "Now because election don't can I make you the cancel me." And President Bio not able to see all sides. Now I make today by Keda. They say women swing. Now we for go to company woman them and tell them waiting at the problem, waiting president they do. Some man not even know. For more don't win, waiting they happen. Because some man they far side for like get coverage self na problem. Now we need for go there. Now we need for do outreach. Lock the motoka. Now we need for do outreach and know waiting at them problem them. So then go able know. Not the only way election come we go there. So I want for make we put all things aside and work hand in hand for the party. I say thank you to everybody.
Thank you very much.
Thank
I'm
you.
so happy when you be there at the platform, you're there on this platform, and you find a message you don't give to the public, to everybody. You know, one thing what I love is this. This is the inter-party politics. The APC Tonongo Toge Pamo, they will not understand, say, power will not go smell another country there. Because we get vibrant there. We get soldier there. This soldier, this gallant soldier, they will get so. They all
yes.
are so weapon there. So APC, you see how women are beautiful, how they're strong, energetic to make sure una sit on a bench forever. I go thank you very much, Madam Hawa Foray, for your time. And we expect una in October, let una come heavy. Yes. So thank you very much. Now we come to the last but not the least, Josephine Jackson, Jojo. You were able to give your final statement to the public, to everybody.
Yes, sir.
Wrap up.
The great Deemaa.
Yes.
I want to say thank you. But you know, before I make my last statement, I want to recognize a minute of silence for we fall into when Fatmata Kamara we die in active service.
Okay, let's do that together.
Let God get good road. You know, like where my sister they don't talk, eh? Me last word go to my sister then first. Madam Sawanneh and Madam Hawa Foray. Make no doubt, you ladies una don't be exceptionally good. Una don't lay that foundation, una don't fight for this party. This opportunity to talk to the presidency. That Madam Hawa Foray and Madam Fatmata Sawanneh then deserve now for Sidom and take a rest in their reward couch where they go fend. Because when you labor, you for expect. For a woman like Madam Foray for serve for 20 years and still standing, I think say he deserve an applaud and he deserve for let them put her on a queen's chair and let turn back and look and not say yes, it be serve a party. The same applies to Madam Sawanneh because you know there comes a time na person in life you not go continue for fight and fight and fight. Tell the car where you need for rest. So now he make at the talk now to the delegates that we don't fight all this while for SLPP. Let them give me a chance. Follow lady foundation of development, of selflessness, the foundation for we picking and tomorrow and for admire. Say people like Madam Fatmata Sawanneh, Madam Hawa Foray, now them be laid them foundation where Josephine Jackson don't can expound on. They tell you now all say the delegates, it's not about money anymore. Now about the next 5 years, where you picking get for go school, where you self go need that medical for go. They're not for run for fend money. Now about the next 5 years, where you self go and go learn something and capacitate yourself, community, and bring women there on board. Say can't help win a SLPP, can't follow one country, one people because we day for make sure say we belong to a patriotic country where believe in standards, where believe say this country now we for make them and nobody else. Then nobody not fully with money. Oh, May nobody not influence you now with nothing. Let we come on board and serve selflessly. The other women that don't serve fearlessly, and they come for can serve selflessly. That's my last word, sir. It done.
Me fambo there. And also, me na Deemaa the Great, the SLPP, Bobo. I dey tell the people then everybody thanks so much for this honor when they honor, this accept when they accept to come on this platform today. I see Abedepa talk, I think me program be on mute. But I just want to tell everybody see SLPP, we are very strong, more than ever before. And we continue to remain strong. Why? Because we get them powerful women, them, we get powerful people that inside the SLPP. The SLPP are the only party we believe in democracy. SLPP are the only party where you come, you work hard. At the end of the day, you enjoy. SLPP are the only party that will care for everybody in that country. Day. We don't get something book here then, at the repeater. Where they don't come at that country, day, where they not care for the people there. They don't care for nobody. But this SLPP, where we don't come, not only we able to change everything we will get in that country day, to make the country stand on the right China. I encourage you all to continue to come at the SLPP hour because they when they get cogent information on them, we will know when they get. So I thanks Madam Fatmata Sawanneh, Madam Hawa Foray, and Jojo. I get all we call her Jojo, Josephine Jackson, say during the campaign time, we not be there, but some of we will be there, will be the dance for that campaign. You see. So I thanks you all, want to continue on a good job. And SLPP, it will ever to expand greater again. When I don't see SLPP, it don't sweet. It don't become attractive. Everybody want come now at the SLPP. They want the always be run away. They see that they come back. But SLPP na Kumbra party. Now the embroider. Where you don't go that door, where they ring come by you once, where you want so, you they run away, you come to SLPP. Where they cover you. Now that the SFP stand for. Now that make we dey pray God. President Okedubio, a good heart will get for this country, a good heart will one make less salon transform, it will happen. Pauper, Sierra Leone go better. I thanks you all. Let God bless you all. One country, one people, one formula. Me and Deemaa the Great, the deputy chairman for SLPP Holland Brand. I will say tata.